Sup KBA, so I've just launched my new ONETECHTRAV shop where you'll find many different poster designs and styles to help you stay motivated, inspired, add a little bit of decoration to your space, or simply as a gift to your friends and family all over the world. I'll be uploading new designs every single week, and I hope you find a design that suits you. Come check it out, stop by, and if you find something, it will help support my store to bring more awesomeness to you. Oh, and don't forget to leave a review of your experience. Thanks, and keep being awesome.
KBA Squad, Phoenix here, back again with another Idle Mafia video. Today we are looking at Headhunter. Kind of been a while since it was in rotation of these sort of mini event playlists, but with 1 hour and 33 minutes to go, I figured I'd just breeze through all of the earlier levels and show you what it looks like with my talents, my skills, and just my approach to how you can max out all level 20s in Headhunter. It's very straightforward, and it honestly won't really take that much time of how you can breeze through this. One thing I'll say is with skills, you don't need to spend any diamonds, so this is a complete free-to-play playthrough. But also, if you've got your own strategy and the way that you'd like to sort of approach Headhunter, then make sure you leave your comments down below and share those for other people in our community. For me, if we look at the skills, so I'm in level 19, so we just play through the last 2 levels. If you haven't played it before, as you are going through the levels, you will gain some additional skills. You don't need to upgrade in this panel because they will require diamonds. You can see it's 10 and it increases the amount of diamonds. Just play it through. If you got Mafia Club, it'll be a lot easier. There's a few exclusive options, not too much on the boost. It's more on autoplay and doubling the speed, which just saves you more time. So you don't need to go through it, but yeah, all the skills are here. Talents, now this is where your approach to talents can significantly change the gameplay and overall whether it's going to be a bit more difficult or it's going to be a little bit more easier. As a quick run through, the top one is just maxing your HP. Self heal, every time you kill one of the capos, increase your HP or recover the HP by that amount. Fight power is purely just how much strength whenever you are attacking. Critical hit chance is the percentage of how often it's able to deal a high amount of damage. And a brutal is that critical hit multiplier based off your fight power. So if the critical hit chance releases, then it will multiply your base fight power by that amount. Rich is just the amount of coins that you can spend within that level to refresh your HP, increase your HP, fight power, critical hit chance, or all of that stuff. And then resurrection, if you die, gives you extra lives. HP is level 18, self heal 17, fight power 35, rage 20, brutal 16, rich is 9, tough is level 1. My main focus through here, you can see, is fight power, and definitely in the beginning I was focused more on fight power and then max HP, and over time I was filling in all the other stuff with the remainder of the hunter XP that you accrue. I would probably say the fight power is the most straightforward way of how you can complete the levels because your damage is determined by your fight power. So if you have higher damage that you deal, then you're able to kill the enemies quicker, and everything else is nice to have. Definitely in the latter stages I increased the critical hit chance as it gets quite expensive in the higher levels. For the firepower, you can see it's 38,000 coins. I think in level 18 I reached just under 100,000. That can eat into that quickly. Boosting your damage will be critical hit chance and then the multiply, and you can top those up within your levels. You can see I haven't touched tough at all. Add 1 resurrection. You'll find a lot of that appearing throughout the levels, so I always make sure at least I have 1 or 2 resurrections. But honestly, if you're focusing on fight power, maxing your HP and then slowly boosting everything else, the HP recovery and the critical hits, then you actually won't really run out of lives, but maybe 1 or 2 depending on far apart. Those sort of ambulance come to give you health. But that is a look at mine. Hunter coins just helps you get those additional boosts quicker, so it is worth doing. So firstly, again, Mafia Club, You can max this to 6 hours. It will run down 6 hours, so you can't top it up. You have to just let it run to 0 if you're away for a while. And auto battle, very important, just keeps it going. So just to say, the top left, that is your hunter coin. Oh, we've got this already. I don't need to increase anything yet. I could do, but I'll save for later. So just heal. The one in the middle is your hunter XP, and that's to level up those talents we saw earlier. Top right is the number of levels, so 19 is level 50 sort of levels in this. When you reach the Godfather here, I like to do fight power or double attack. Fight power is reasonable. I like double attack because we might be able to get away with dealing twice the amount of damage, and I'm saving up later. You can see the animation when it has that sort of like blue shield pop up. That means it's actually doing it's attacking twice. Pretty decent HP recovery, we're okay. Critical hit chance, I'm gonna go for the double attack. We're doing alright, so you can see my HP loss is not much. As much as possible, I like to do the Hunter XP because that will help with leveling things up later on. And down below, fight power, HP, resurrections are your lives. Defense, this is from additional items we can pick up. Critical hit multiplier and chance, you have your base talents, and then you can level those up with in-game boosts here. So one thing I would like to see in Headhunter, there's no sound effects, which is something I hope they build up. This is the screen that I like, so the extra supplies. If you save your hunter coins, it means that you can sort of try to max out the bottom 3. And then if I don't have enough, I always get fight power and then increase critical hit chance or multiplier, and then next round I would do the other one. You can see our fight power is more than enough and that double attack working well. So you can see our crit is 60%. If you tap this, our base is 40, the 10% from the extra supply, and then the 10% also from the boost previously. 4% chance, hunter coins. I don't really need any, so I'll just do this so I have 2 lives. But you can see we're not losing that much, and fight power is the biggest contributor for that. But critical hit is also important. So yeah, something I'd like to see in Headhunter, it's changed a little bit since they first introduced it, but it's largely the same. I find they don't always drop the ambulance and recoveries much, but here it seems really often. It's very hit and miss. Sometimes you might get a level where there's rarely any extra supplies and stuff, and sometimes there's lots, like in this one. Let's increase the crit chance, 70%. That can go over 100% as well. So yeah, one thing I'd just like to see much more sound effects, like the gunshots, the effects kicking in. Also the screen estate, for some reason it just takes this sort of square. There's a lot of grey space top and bottom that you can see here. And you can see we got 100,000. So that was really easy and straightforward. And the final one we got was the lightning strike to stun. Talents, we got over 100,000, so we can play, and I will literally just do the fight power. And HP will actually very good. Let's go on. Let's just do HP recovery. Increase that. Done. And it looks straightforward, right? And if you are putting your talents in the right place, it can be really easy. So for me, I have 8,000, I get the fight power, and I will do let's do crit hit chance. Make it happen more often. And let's go. So again, fight power is your main damage value, so you just want to get that up as high as possible. And you can see if you have Mafia Club, you get a lot of times where you can clear your health. Oh, evasion is good. So So yeah, just a bit more animation would be nice. They could probably play on the bosses for each level more to make it a bit more difficult. And I've had this weird glitch when I press a button, it just shakes, so they need to iron that out. Let's create the crit multiplier. But for the most part, again, it's one of those mini events, kind of like money talks, all of these that a few days, but it's mainly just for mythic capo shards. It's not those big game events like Las Vegas, illegal markets, the racing city. But you can really get a lot of the rewards, like max it out 20, just a bit of time. So again, no diamonds, you don't need to spend anything. You can see we are breezing through. So if you have any problems with Headhunter, follow this. Feel free to share in your comments down below. If you find it very easy and use a different strategy from mine, let me know. Also, love to hear your thoughts. You can see we've got 35,000 hunter coins, so we can just afford to buy all of these. And I'm going to wait because I'm just going to spend them if the extra supplies comes again. And it's also the reason why I didn't want to just show from level 1, because there's a lot of these roads. I just wanted to show the 2, but talk through how I've done things. I always go for Hunter EXP, but since it's the last level, you can just enjoy the level by improving your boosts. And it's important you increase your Hunter XP in the early levels, because if you do that, it's going to give you a little bit more that might help you get another level than you would do. So it definitely helps. Yeah, this is the issue. I tap it, it just shakes. Sometimes if I tap another option, it will work, but it means I can't use the one that I wanted. So that's something they need to fix. I did need to get the Hunter XP. On the bottom left, you can see it says if the 3 capos you're fighting against are from the same nation, then you get additional coins. There's a lot of these. So honestly, it's very easy. That's it, we're done. Thanks a lot for joining me, KBA Squad. Again, if you're new to our channel, give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe, and check out the playlist and some of the other games we are playing, reviewing, and also anime. Check out my website at ONETECHTRAV.com. I'll see you in the next video, but until then, keep being awesome. Peace.